What's up? It's Richie from the MACKEM CABBIE channel. I hope he's doing really well today, Thursday today. And 2 days away from Sunderland's first Premier League game against West Ham. And honest to God, guys, I am so excited. I don't know about you out there, but honestly, I can't wait for Saturday. Even tomorrow night, just to see, the first live Premier League game of the season, Liverpool v Bournemouth. It's just so exciting that we've got the football back and now we're in the Premier League. It's even better. So I can't wait. Honest to God, the anxiety and everything's running through us, but I'm also very excited as well to see we're back in the big time where we belong as a club. So basically all I've come on today to do is just to share a couple of bits of information and just give you my opinions and my thoughts, like always, of what I think's going to happen on Saturday, how the team's going to line up, and how I think we'll get along as well. It looks like this week so far we've had no injuries, touch wood, that we don't get any more. So I'm just going to go off, the lads who I think will begin. Hopefully there will be no injuries until for Saturday. And I hope I haven't jinxed that. And if I have, you're welcome to blame us, no problem. But yeah, so it'll be definitely interesting. So there's a couple of concerns I do have. As always, I do like those on here. So the first concern I do have is obviously the striker situation. Now, obviously, the other night it come out. I'm not going to name names on here, but it come out from a certain radio station that we're signing a mystery striker. This was on Monday when I heard about this. A mystery striker is going to be signed by Sunderland within the next 24 hours. And to be honest with you, I thought it was a load of twaddle. Who comes out and says, we are signing a mystery striker? It's going to be announced in 24 hours time. I've never heard anything like that before in the transfer windows, that was signing some sort of mystery player, where their teams are. I don't know where they've come up with that or where they got the information from, but seriously, man, how are you getting people excited over absolutely nothing, you know what I mean? But yeah, see, the thing is, I knew it was a load of twaddle because obviously there wasn't anything announced online. It was just all rumour. Like Fabrizio Romano hadn't said anything at all, and normally that guy is always 99.9% spot on. And if he does know of an incoming, he will go, here we go. Or incoming, coming from Sunderland. Or even, if the likes of Sky Sports, Keith Downey as well, he's the North East reporter, he would always come up and say something. And there was nothing sent. So that's a bit of an unusual one. But yeah, so it doesn't look like we're getting anybody else in for this game coming up. So we do have Mayenda, we do have Guy, and we do have Isidore. Now, my concern is Mayenda hasn't scored all pre-season. And yes, I know these are pre-season friendlies. They're a kick about in the park, get minutes in the legs. They're not too, going over the top with, performances or anything like that. But still, at least you would like to see your strikers at least getting a couple of goals in pre-season. And I mean, that game against Augsburg as well, Mayenda had a bit of a nightmare. I still believe in Mayenda. I still believe, eventually you will have, what it takes to step up to play in the Premier League. I just think at the minute, I think he's going to find it very tough, and I think, he's lacking a little bit of confidence, maybe, that he hasn't found the back of the net yet. But again, in a backup as well, we've got Guy as well from Chelsea. Now, he's very highly rated at Chelsea. I've only seen a few snippets online of him playing. He looks good. He looks a good pressing forward. He's you'll get in the faces of that back line. Like I said before in my previous vlogs, a lot of teams in the Premier League play out from the back. And we are going to need players to press, and if he can do that very well, then that's even better for us. It gives us a good chance to win that ball back high up the pitch. So I am excited to see what he is about, but I don't think he will start on Saturday. I think it will be Mayenda that will be leading the line on Saturday. He is going to need support. So obviously, the wingers are going to have to cut in maybe a little bit to support him, as well as the midfield's going to have to push on as well. Somebody from the midfield's going to have to push up and support Mayenda. So the team I've gone for on Saturday, and also as well in the comments, I would like to know what your teams are. If you agree with my team, or if you think somebody else will slot in, or if you think somebody's not quite ready, just drop us a few comments and we can have a bit of a chat about it. I do like to hear your opinions as well. So in goal, I have gone for Roofs. The back four have gone for Trey Hume, Dan Bollard, Alderete, who we've just signed from Getafe. I hope he's ready for Saturday. If not, I can see Ronaldo slotting into centre half. but if he is fit, I think he will start, and then obviously Ronaldo at left back. But like I said, if Alderweireld is not fit, I can see Ronaldo slotting into left back. Maybe Harrison Jones might slot in a left back. He has been playing there pre-season as well. I think Dennis Cirkin's still injured at the minute. We do have Masuaku as well, so it just depends how fit he is and how ready he is. He might slot in. So it's going to be interesting to see how that back line does start up on Saturday. Obviously midfield, my midfield going forward is Xhaka, Siddiqui and Diarra. They have been phenomenal, and I think they're going to make an absolutely brilliant trio. Obviously in reserve we still have Lafay. Obviously there was a few rumours going around about Enzo Lafay not being happy because, you know, he's not going to be first choice. But at the end of the day, you know, he's going to have to battle like everybody else and just show everybody what he's about. Because like I've said, Diarra and Siddiqui in particular have had very good pre-seasons, and I can't see them two getting dropped from the midfield. And obviously we've got Xhaka there, so he's definitely not going to get dropped unless he's injured or he's picked up too many bookings or what have you. And then the attacking line, I have gone for Talby, Mayenda and Adringa. So obviously I think the forward line picks itself kind of at the moment because we've got Romain Mundle that's still injured. Patrick Roberts, I wasn't impressed with him on Sunday, but I know it was a friendly game, but he didn't really show much on Sunday. So yeah, so I think we've got a good strong team now. I think we've got a good team to go and play West Ham on Saturday. I think we've just got to go out and give it all. We are playing at home as well, so bring the noise in the Stadium of Light as well. It's going to make it an intimidating place. We need to make our stadium this season a fortress for teams to come to and to fear the fans like we used to back in the day, and just make it a horrible place for teams to come. I did say as well online as well that the club have actually shortened the pitch a little bit. So that just helps, so you know, so teams can't pass the way around with too much, you know what I mean. I'm not sure how much it's been brought in, but it looks like it's been brought in quite a bit, maybe to the sort of like threshold of what the Premier League say your pitch sizes have to be. It looks like we've shortened it that much, so that'll be interesting as well to see. Obviously teams in the Premier League will pass the way around, likes of like Man City, you know what I mean, Chelsea, you know, all the big boys do it as well, so we need to, you know, give ourselves a little bit of an advantage at home. So I'll just come on to two things really quickly, and you've probably already heard about these, but we have got Trey Hume, who signed a brand new contract until 2030, which in my opinion is like a brand new signing. Trey Hume is class. He's a fantastic right back. Honest to God, the crossing that lad can do is phenomenal. You know, I might be a little bit exaggerating, but sometimes some of his crossing reminds us of Trent Alexander-Arnold. You know, it's that good of quality that he can pump into that box. So it's always another threat. And he also as well is a bit of a feisty right back. He's going to have to watch his discipline this season, going in the Premier League, obviously with the likes of VAR there, but he will get, you know, he will go into those tackles and he will give it his all. I was a little bit worried when Wolfsburg come in. I think they bid something like 7.8 million plus add-ons for him, which took it to about 10-12 million maybe, but he's staying here for 2030, so I am absolutely over the moon. Trey Hume is my favourite player, and I did go to him on Sunday and told him that, and Stu Cabby, he's convinced he's staying because I told him he's my favourite player. Crazy, innit, man? And then we've got Ogunsui as well, the young forward as well. He signed until 2028, a great piece of business because Liverpool was sniffing around him. And he's looking pretty good actually. I watched him in the reserves as well, and he's building up the confidence. You know, he made his first home appearance last season. I think it was against Stoke, and the lad loves it. I mean, you know, in an interview he said, I think he says he's been here since he was 10 years old, and he absolutely loves the club, and he's going nowhere. So that is great. You know, we've got a young, up and coming, good striker in our reserves as well, and I hope he does break through in the first team eventually. But I'm not convinced it's going to be this season. And also as well, Granit Xhaka has been named our captain this season as well, which I knew it would happen. You know, you cannot not give Granit Xhaka that armband. He's going to be a phenomenal leader for us going forward. Phenomenal leader as well when time gets tough. You know, I can see Granit Xhaka reviving the boys up, giving them a bit of fuel, giving them a bit of confidence on that pitch. And that's something that we've been missing in our team for a long time. I know I've said this for a long while now, but I do like those players, those feisty players in midfield, barking the instructions, or you know what I mean, commanding the team, helping the team when heads dropped, you know, they're picking up the team. I love those types of players, and we've got one in Granit Xhaka, and I just hope he stays fit and his discipline record isn't too bad in the Premier League, because we do need him every match. So yeah, so that's just a few bits of snippets of news, a few things are coming up. So if you would like to, drop us a few comments, tell us your opinions as well. Do you think that will be the starting lineup for Saturday, or do you think it might be something a little bit different? Let us know. And also as well, if you are going to the game, I really hope you have a good time on Saturday. I hope it's, like I say, an intimidating, you make it an intimidating place for West Ham to come to. I'm still absolutely devastated I can't go, because it's completely sold out, but hey ho, that's just the way it goes at the minute. You know, there will be other chances to get tickets to go to the games and things like that, but I'm absolutely over the moon to see the place sell out. We fully deserve it as well. And also as well, it'll be interesting to see how the backroom staff and Reggie Labrie get on this season. Obviously he's brought in quite a few backroom team members as well. Like, so do you think the management team will be alright this season? Do you think as well, do you think that if Reggie Labrie has a good season with Sunderland, do you think he might be touted by the other teams to go there, or do you think he's fully committed to us? I believe he's fully committed to it, and I think he's going to see it out and develop a project and, you know, bring on these young players as well for us. So anyway, I'll leave that there, because I am just waffling on. But like I say, I hope you have a good time on Saturday. If you're not going to the game, I hope you really enjoy the match as well. I think there will be a live watch along on Saturday on the MACKEM CABBIE channel. And also as well on Monday night, we have got the MACKEM CABBIE Premier League show, always between 8 and 9 every single Monday. So if you would like to come on, address your opinions on the match, or just have a good vent about how you're feeling about the team, we will read your comments out, and we will have a bit chat with you as well. So I'll leave this one there today. I hope you have a really good day, guys, and as always, take care of yourselves, and I'll speak to you soon.